Hello fencers, welcome back to another training at Northwest Fencing Center. I'm Coach Simon and once again I will lead the footwork. Let's start immediately with the warm-up. For the warm-up today I have set a couple cones on the ground. I'm going to use these cones to direct my movement. If you do not have any cones at home, you can use anything, a couple water bottles, a mask and a glove, anything really that helps you see the spot. For my first 30 seconds of work, I'm simply going to run forward and backward, going around my two cones. So let's begin, nice and light. I will use a tight turn around the cones. I will relax my shoulder as I work this motion and try to be as light as possible on my feet. A simple way to assess how light I'm running is by simply listening to the noise I make on each of my steps. If the noise is very light, I know my stepping is light and I'm going to relax. I'm going to go for another 30 seconds and I will now work the other direction. So about 15 seconds break in between and we go again. So again, light steps. Try to feel my ankles working on each landing and on the change of direction. And then if I feel any tightness, I will work my ankles a little bit at the end of this set. So I have about 5 more seconds. I'm still light and I relax. And like I just mentioned, if my ankles were feeling a little stiff, I give each one a little more motion. Alright, for my next 2 sets, I'm going to alter the movement a little bit. I will work forward and backward on each side, and I'm going to work side step, side shuffle on the change of direction. So let's begin. Run forward, plant the feet, side steps. And then back, plant the feet, side steps. So let's go for 30 seconds. I make sure I plant both feet before I work my side step. Plant and move. So light on the run, plant and move. And again. It's my warm-up, so I'm fairly easy on the pace. And my main goal here is to get my body moving and feel where I need to warm up a little more. And I relax 30 seconds. I'm going to change side. I will do another set of 30 seconds. And let's go. So forward, I plant, and I go to the side. So right now my movement is a square around my 2 cones. And again on my side steps, I'm fairly light, so very little noise, mostly on my toes. My heels are not touching the ground much, or when they do, it's very quick, very short. And I relax. Alright, for my next series, I'm going to work some kind of star around my cones. So in front and behind the cones, I will work my side steps. Then I will switch a little bit and have a diagonal motion to the opposite corner. And on the diagonal motion, my leg work is going to be side steps also. Alright? So we'll begin from the top corner over here. Start in 5 seconds, we'll go 30 seconds again. So ready, slight flex and begin. To the side, opposite corner, side again, opposite corner. And I keep my legs slightly flexed for all 30 seconds of that exercise. I'm light. I try to avoid looking at the ground too much. I should have an idea of where I stand. 5 more seconds. And I relax. "15-second break, and I will do one more set of that same exercise. And relax my shoulders in the process. So let's begin. Let's go to the side, opposite corner, to the side again. Diagonal, lateral, diagonal, lateral. Note that the space between my feet is maintained. I never bring my feet too close to each other. 10 more seconds. Stay light on the feet. Focus on your breathing. And one more. And relax. Check it out. Alright, for my next work, I'm going to put my 2 cones in front of me. So it's about 2 meters. I have them right now in the middle. And what I will do is work side steps and squat to reach the cone. I'm going to try to use mostly legs as I go down and avoid too much leaning. I will have to lean slightly, but I work mostly the legs. I will go touch each cone 10 times. So get in place, ready, and begin. Allez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I relax. I will go for 10 more after your break. Loosen anything that feels tight during my break. Get in place and begin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I relax. And I shake it out. Squat work. Worked my quads a bit more. I'm going to rest 30 seconds and add a little stretching during that rest. Working my balance in the process. Switch, still control my balance. If I have a hard time balancing this one, I can use a wall or a chair to hold. And relax. For my next series, I'm going to bring the cones a little closer, so about a meter distance between the two, and I will get on guard about 2 meters away, and work this time from the on-guard position. Small steps, touch and back, and touch and back. And I will this time go down, maintaining my on-guard position. So let's get in position. 10 times on each count. Let's go. 1 and back. 2 and back. 1 and 2. All right, 10 reps total, 10 on each count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice and light. And relax. Note that I was fairly loose on my footwork. A lot of flow in my footwork. And on the squat, to touch the cone, I actually move that front foot a little forward to allow a little more drop. So I will do one more set of the same thing. Get in place. Breathe in, breathe out, and begin. 1, light touch on the cone. 2, try to keep my chest up as I go touch the cone. I believe that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Nice and relaxed. Shake it out. All right, I can put my equipment out of the way. And I will conclude my warm-up with some stretching on my lunge. I will start on guard, work a small lunge, and stretch from there. So bring it a little further, bringing that knee a little closer to the toes, and back above the heel. To the toes, back above the heel. And I do that a few times, back and forth. And I will then switch my lunge. So I'm lunging now my left leg. And same thing, swing from heel to toes. And heel to toes. Nice and easy, but trying to create every swing a little more stretch on these muscles. I reset and I recover and I shake it out. Back to the on-guard position. I will lunge again, a little further this time, and I will now switch the feet, keep my right leg flex, and drop down on this left side. So my right toes are on the ground, my right heel is off the ground, left toes pointing to the ceiling, and I'm going to reach a little bit toward these toes. And then nice and slow, I can use my hand for balance. I'm going to come back up, lunging on the left side this time, and I will do the same thing. Switch the feet, left leg is still flex. I can adjust if I feel too much stretch, and I'm going to lower again right leg extended, reaching for my right toes. And again, I use one hand for balance. I don't want to fall and have an abrupt movement that would cause pain or injury. Back up on that lunge, and I will try to recover in one motion, so pushing off this front leg, lifting, landing, and relax. And that concludes my warm-up. Now is a good time to get some water before we get into the footwork series. All right. If you have a weapon with you, go ahead and hold it during the footwork series. If you choose to have the weapon, make sure you keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't go everywhere. If you choose not to have a weapon, you have to visualize. So you have to be aware of your hand position and have it in place the same way you would with the weapon. For my first series of footwork, I will start on guard position, and I'm going to bounce for 30 seconds. The first 10 seconds, I will bounce in that spot. So off the toes, nice and light. After 10 seconds, I will go in and out, both feet landing. And for the last 10 seconds, I will land only one foot on the change of direction. So let's get in place and begin. So 5-10 seconds in place. My arm is off. I try to keep a good space between my feet. 10 seconds in and out. Doesn't need to be too big. Nice and light on the landing. And then 10 seconds. I only land one foot, front and back, front and back. And now relax. Shake it out. I give myself a little break. Now we'll repeat the same set a second time. Maintaining the flex, and let's begin. Light, small jump. I keep my arms in place. If I have a weapon, I try to prevent my teeth from going up and down too much. And switch in and out for 10 seconds. Note that legs stay flexed. Both feet work on the landing. And now one foot. I don't lift too much. The foot that goes off the ground stays pretty close to the ground. And I relax. Check it out. All right. Before my next set of footwork, I will work 5 lunges. Nice and relaxed on the on guard position, and I'm going to start bringing a little more push of this back leg. So upon lunging, I should have this back foot moving from the power of the push. Recover, reset my distance, and again. So 2 lunges, control balance, 3 lunges. Control the recover every time. 4, 5, and I shake it out. All right, next series, something we've done before, pretty simple. I will work 2 advance, 2 retreat. On each change of direction, I will work a little jump, make sure I then flex, then move again. Your jump, flex, and move. So 10 times back and forth, maintaining the on-guard position flex for the 10th repetition. So get ready, nice and low, hands in place, and begin. 2 advances, small jump, 2 retreat, small jump, that's 1. Then flex after every jump, 2. 3. The push happens from the toes, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I make sure I remain flexed until I'm completely done. 9. And 10. And I relax. And while I was working my jumps and moves, I remained focused on the target straight ahead of me and remain aware of my arms position. So we will do the same thing a second time, starting in 5 seconds. Nice position to begin with. And let's go. 2 advances, the small jump, 2 retreat. Small jump. 1. 2. 3. Flex every time. 4. Light on the landing. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And relax. 5 lunges again before my next sequence. I will try to bring a little more push, a little more stretch. I maintain the idea of starting perfectly balanced, feeling the power built up in my legs, and then releasing that power. So 1, and reset. Load and release. 2. My back arm is active as I push. 3. 4. Load every time. 5. And relax. My next series will be 2 advances followed by a jump forward. The same kind of jump I would use in a bout to change the pace or provoke an opponent before pulling the distance. Followed by 2 retreat and a jump back. On my jump back, I will focus on a reach with the back leg, reaching far behind and bringing that front leg just before the landing. So 10 reps again. Let's get on guard and begin. So 2 advances, the jump forward, leading with the front foot. Retreat, retreat, jump back. Again, advance, advance, jump forward, retreat, retreat, jump back and reach on that jump back. Reach. I'm at 4 repetitions. Tight on the jump forward, big on the jump back. Every time I jump, I'm active with my feet to land them close. a couple more. Reach, jump, tight, jump, reach, jump, and relax. Take a little break, and we'll go again for the same set. Starting in 5 seconds. Get in place. Let's go. Couple advance, small jump. Couple retreat, big jump. Tight on the jump, feet are quick on the landing. Reach with that back leg. Tight with the front jump. Okay, that's 4 reps. I stay flex until I'm done with the 10th one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it out. I'm done with my 2 sets, so we'll get back to lunging. And for this 3rd series of lunges, I'm going to once again increase the power of the back leg and the stretch I put in my front reach. So let's go. Make sure you have a nice stable stance before you take off. And control the recover every time. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right, good time for water break. My next few series are going to focus on change of rhythm. I will have a couple set focusing on advances, and a couple set focusing on retreat. So first set on advances, we'll work advance, double advance. So the change of pace is toward the end of my advances. Working slow, slow, fast. And I will reset, go back where I started from. So let's go. Advance, double advance, and reset. Advance, double advance. I finish the double advance in a good on guard position. 1, 1, 2. And relax. 1, 2. And relax. So 10 reps. We at 4, 5, 6. I'm still focused straight ahead, and I visualize where my feet are, visualize where my tip would be, and imagine an opponent reacting to this change of rhythm. 8, 9, 10, and relax. I'm going to repeat that same series a second time. Make sure we have it well in mind. And we will, on the following one, change that rhythm a little bit. So for now, back on guard, same set again. Advance, double advance, and reset to your starting position. 1, 1, 2. accelerating on 2. 1, control, 1, 2. Sharp stop, control stop. Perfectly balanced before your reset. That's 5 repetitions. So 5 more. Seven. My hands are still in place. 8, 9, and 10. I reset before I relax. All right, 5 more lunges. On this new series of lunges, I'm going to work on a 1 explosive motion where my arms and legs are going to be triggered all at once. From the anchored position, no more extend and push. I'm simply going to spread everything at once. 1, and reset. Relax shoulders and release. Move. 2, 3, 4, 5, control, recover before you relax completely. Alright, second set of advances. Rhythm this time is going to be reverse. We will start with the acceleration, working double advance, then slow down into a final advance. One of the important aspects of this one is to make sure that there is a slowdown between double advance, but not a stop. It's working 1, 2, 1. I did not completely stop, then reset. 1, 2, and 1. 10 reps, let's go. 1, 2, and the slow advance. 3. 1, 2, and the slow advance. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I relax. About 15-second break. And repetition of the same set. Get in position and begin. Double advance, advance. Relax on the advance. Again, slow, fast, and slow again. It's 2 reps. Slow, fast, and slow again. And never went to full stop. I maintain the flow and change the speed. 5, 6, my hand is still there. 7, 8, 9, one more, sit flex, 10, and I loosen. Back to lunges, once again, all at once, both arms, both legs, working in a sharp motion. Get in place, load, and release. 1, and reset. Load, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I relax. Next set, going to focus on rhythm on the retreat. I'm going to follow the same model I had for my advances. I'm going to work a retreat followed by a double retreat. So the change of pace happens on the double retreat. I finish fast, so I have to stop in a very controlled fashion. So working retreat, 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 and I control, and I reset. Again, 1, 1, 2, control. That's 2 repetitions. 1, 1, 2, and reset. 3, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1, 2, 6, 1, 1, 2, 7. Not the push of the front leg when I accelerate. 8. Now I push bigger, but I also bring that front foot quick. 9, 10, and I relax. Especially on the retreat, the change of pace is going to come with a change of reach, which is great because it's going to pull the distance farther, help my defense. Now, I want to be able to hit after a successful defense. That's why, after a bigger step, I still want both legs to be there, ready to push. So let's go for the same set. Slow, slow, fast. From retreat, let's go. 1, 1, 2. And reset, relax. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. That's 3 reps. We're going to 10. 4, 5, 6. On the big push, I control my abs to keep my body from leaning forward. 7, 8, 9, 10, and I relax. All right, 5 more lunges. I will work again on the explosive motion, working all at once, and if you can, keep increasing the power and the stretch of your lunges. So let's go for 5 more. 1, and reset. 2, and reset. 3, reset. Make sure you control your balance on the landing and on the recover. 4, 1 more. 5, and relax. All right. Next series, focusing again on rhythm, focusing again on retreat. I will start this time with a double retreat, then finish with the simple retreat. So speed is going to go up, then go down in a smooth fashion. I try to keep the 3 steps connected, no hard stop in the middle of my series. So, good, guard again. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3, control. And I reset. 1, 2, and 3, control. On 2, my front foot finish quick to be able to execute the 3rd retreat from the slow push. I need that front foot to be on the ground to retreat. 1, 2, front foot is landed. 3 is relaxed. 3 reps. 4. Again, I'm focused straight ahead. 5, 6, stay low on my legs, 7, shoulders are loose, 8, couple more, 9, 10, and relax. We will do the same set again. Remember to control this third step. There has to be a clear acceleration followed by a slow down. So let's get in place. We'll go for 10 reps again. And 1, 2, and 3 is relax. Relax, reset. 1, 2, and 3 is relax. 1, 2, and I relax. 1, 2, slow on the third, and I relax. 1, 2, and I control. 1, 2, and I control. At 5 repetitions, halfway through. 7, 8, 9, 10, relax. Now we'll work 5 more lunges. Increasing one more time, power, and reach to a point I still control, balance, and recover. Let's begin. 1, and I control. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right, one more water break, and we will have our final sequences of footwork. I will combine a few of the stuff we just worked on. So my first set of 10 is going to be advanced lunge. Similar rhythm I had on my double advance. First advance is controlled, and the advanced lunge bring a acceleration, and I will focus on controlling the recover before resetting my distance. So let's get in place. Again, advanced lunge. So 1, 1, 2, and I control the recover. Again, 1, 1, 2. I try to keep this back leg quick on the chant rhythm and maintain a good push. 1, 2 on the lunge. 3 repetitions. 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1, 2, 5. I switch direction for the next 5. So let's keep going. Advance lunge. 6. Advance lunge. 7. Advance lunge. 8. Couple more. Stay strong if you're getting tired. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 10, and relax. If you're getting tired at this point in the class, perfectly normal. We've been going for 45 minutes. It's normal. What you need to do is keep a positive mindset, focus on the task of the moment, and try to visualize fencing situation rather than focusing on your body pain. Visualize the fencing bat. Visualize an important touch, a touch that has a lot of reward. Important to fight through this. So next set, I'm going to work a triple retreat. So pretty much 3 fast retreat, a sharp stop followed by a lunge. I want my lunge to have proper power, proper push. So I'm going to make sure that my 3 retreat and in a nice loaded on-guard position. So we'll go 10 reps again on that set. So get ready and 1, 2, 3, push and reset. Again, 1, 2, 3, push and reset. 1, 2, 3, push and reset. 1, 2, 3, push. Make sure this arm goes out on the lunge. On the triple retreat, you may have tension loaded here. You try to work on it. Make sure the power of the triple retreat does not delay your extend. So we have 5 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, push and reset. 1, 2, 3, and a good push and reset. 1, 2, 3, and a good push, reset. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, push, reset. Recover, and shake it out. 1 more set, almost there. I will advance, jump forward. We've done it before. I visualize the idea of giving the target to an opponent to trigger the attack. I will then double retreat to simulate making the attack fall short and work advanced lunge to hit my opponent as he or she is trying to get away from me. 10 reps, we'll do 5 and 5, and we will be done with today's work. So let's get on guard. Advance, jump, double retreat, advance lunge. Let's begin. Advance, jump, double retreat, advance lunge. That's 1. Advance, jump, double retreat, advance lunge. That's 2. On the advance lunge, I'm careful with my arm going out early. 1, 2, get out, and blast it out. 3. 1, 2, get out, and hunt. 4, 1, 2, get out, and hunt. 5, let's go again, 5 more. 1, 2, get out, attack. 6, 1, 2, get out, and go after. 7, 1, 2, get out, and go after. 8, 1, 2, get out, go after. 9, 1 more, make sure it's a good one. Control the recover and relax. And that's it for today's work. Thank you for joining the class. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel to get alerts on the new content coming up. Also, good news this week, we are going back to private lessons, so make sure you check the club website and the lesson scheduler to book your lesson time with the coaches. Thank you all and see you next time.